and it is recordable. It's verifiable, and so those frequencies are scanned into here already.
Okay.
The frequency, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual is what we'll be scanning.
Awesome.
Let me get started, and as we go, it might make some more sense. So I equate this to this is like a tune-up. Not only there's a looking at where you're stressed. Technically, this is stress management. Mm-hmm. A doctor using it can use it for diagnosis and treatment.
Okay.
So
if the doctor chooses to use one.
Yeah, and some do. There are doctors around the world who are using this.
So what are you going to do to adjust into the...
So first, we're going to run a scan. For about, it'll take about 10 minutes. Mm. And during that scan, your body will be asked about 11,000 questions while you sit there. Awesome. When is this going to be over? And once we have that information in the system, the computer helps organize, software helps organize it in terms of priorities. Uh-huh. And then we might pick something and then actually work on it. And an old word is therapy. Mm-hmm. We could do a therapy on it. But the technically, politically correct word is train. Retrain. Reprogram. Mm-hmm. Right? Okay, so let me put this information in, then I will hook you up with a wrist and ankle straps and a headband.
Just while you're doing that, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Okay. What sort of things have you been able to heal using these frequencies? What sort of things?
And I'm going to be really politically correct because you're recording this. Mm-hmm. We support the body and the being. We nudge it in the right direction, mm-hmm. and then the body heals itself. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So one guy who came to me only saw me once. He had bladder cancer. Didn't believe in this hooey at all. Hoopla. A month later, he didn't have it.
Awesome. Interesting. I like this.
It's just awesome for pretty much any health condition, because the butterfly effect is we can go. Oh, this is a beautiful thing about quantum physics. There is no time. There's only now mm-hmm. in quantum physics. Mm-hmm. That you can access the past now, you can access the future now. Mm-hmm. So I may see something showing up. It may be a childhood thing, and we can, in this moment, tweak it and retrain it, reset it, or we can see a condition that's coming down the road. Alzheimer's, the big C, you name it, diabetes, and we can tweak it so that you don't go that way, you go that way.
I'm actually a little bit nervous now.
I know.
You know, it's cool. I mean,
it's pretty exciting.
And how much cost would be involved with getting something like this done, where it would be significant enough to get in there and really tweak something?
Well, even in one session, we can do things. The animals take 45 minutes. People, an hour and a half, or slower than they are. And how about I get started?
Yeah.
And sometimes when we see it, it's easier than a lot of explanation. More like showing, you know? I know, it seems so outrageous. Have you heard of anything like this?
No, not till I met you, and then Brittany was like, "Oh my God, you never heard of this?" And I'm like, "No." And then actually I've spoken to a few people about this, and there's actually friends of mine who have heard about it. And I think one even mentioned that she had one before.
I've been doing this for 13 years.
Wow.
Pretty much under the radar. Mm-hmm. Because it's so, it's just so not grasped. And the people who know about it, love it, crazy about it. So I'm just putting in basically your name, birth date, and location. Mm-hmm. That's it. Okay, Peter, are you the graphics guy?
What's that?
Are you a graphics guy? Are you the computer guy?
No, actually, no. Greg Summers couldn't be here today. He really wanted to.
I'm gonna take the raw video and shoot him though.
Yeah.
And we'll put something together. maybe something that you can use for yourself as well,
Yeah.
right? That's why. That's part of the reasoning behind some of my line of questioning.
Yeah, yeah. So your partners in the biz?
Yeah, well, we're all we're all
we all
Right.
work together, but
Yeah.
it's Justin's thing and Dean's thing, right?
Yeah, well, there's the wheatgrass thing, and then we have the Global Unity Project, and we have these new poo pills that we just came out with, and another.
Poo pills?
Yeah, poo pills.
What are they?
Well, basically, the average human being is walking around with.
Oh, they're like clean cleansers.
Yeah, it's not
Colon
it's not a laxative, but like you take it for, you know, some people only need to take it for like 28 days, but like some people have different types of intestinal tract problems and stomach problems, so they need to be taking this to keep themselves regular.
Herbal?
Yeah, total herbal.
Oh, I have to plug in.
Oh,
Oh, here it is.
yeah,
Yes,
it's
like
quite
that.
fantastic.
Oops. Maybe it doesn't like to not be plugged in. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
We're thinking about the new T-shirts for that company saying, "Have you pooped today?" Question mark.
Yeah, you really don't mince words. You're like
Yeah, you
completely
want-
direct.
Yeah, exactly. And then for our other T-shirts, isellgrass.com. We make it very
Yeah.
straightforward. Does it go on both feet and both?
Yeah.
Cool. For some reason, I feel like queasy.
No, it's going to be just... really, that's why it's better to do it and not talk about it too much, because
Yeah, cool.
then you get ideas and it's not
no ideas. I'm not putting stories in my head.
when it happens, it'll just be
I feel like
simple.
Ghostbusters. Don't cross the streams.
Yeah,
Don't cross the
yeah, I
streams.
know. They're great.
Yeah.
They're great. Yeah. So I can do houses because a house is has an energy field. Especially the older it is, the more so.
Would that be like
The
even
earth.
entities that could be in
Yeah.
houses?
Yeah, for sure.
What about inside people?
The entities inside of people, I can't see them. I can't get. They have a number. I can see them come up. Okay, so I think I'm gonna wrap this up again.
Oh, our wheatgrass is ready, by the way. It's over here. If you wanna bring
Great.
it over.
Okay. I'll have cocktails.
We can leave it though. It'll stay cold until the end of the session.
No, let's have it.
Yeah, and I actually even test people's reactivity to certain products. Put them on there and test how
That's
you're
so cool.
responding to it.
Yeah, I definitely want to get see, because I think that by showing, I can't wait to see the end result of this whole session, so that I could be like, all right, instead of going to your doctor, check this out, see this, and
Yeah.
identify the situation. Okay, so now that we know,
It's technically pre-diagnostic, so it may point in certain directions. Then the doctor can go, okay, yeah, let me. Like, you may not need a colonoscopy. You know how they just everybody gets a colonoscopy.
I don't know.
Prod things up there.
I've only stuck my fingers up there before. That's nothing else. No prods. I'm up. That's it.
It's really interesting. I want to talk more about that on film.
No.
And we're going to find that cleanses are what come up a lot. So you're totally on track with that colon cleanse.
Cool.
Is it herbal?
What do you mean? Right now my colon's good?
The pills. The
Yeah.
Pills are there, herbal.
Yeah.
So, just for I'm already fascinated, and I'm really enjoying talking to you. How much would it cost me to get some stuff like analyzed and?
I
Okay.
can feel my right leg moving.
Your what?
My right leg is like.
Really? No kidding. Okay, we're already the system's fine. It's calibrating, so it's finding you, checking your electricals.
I could feel it in my right
Yeah.
foot, like I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Really?
But it's very subtle.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's just cool
Yeah.
because I could feel through my toes. I can see in my toes right now.
Yeah. So
I can't see through my left foot though. It's stopping right at the bottom of my heel.
Interesting. My rate is $100 an hour, so an hour and a half is a good first session.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we can go shorter, like an hour, maybe less. Personally, I think everyone should have one of these in their homes. That's when I first saw it, I was like, I want it for me. Really?
It's almost like being high. It's like so fucked.
Wow, you're very sensitive. You know how, like, you're one of 1,000 people. Does it actually hurt?
No, it's just like I'm
Feel it.
tingling, like
You feel it.
all over,
Wow.
except for my head. I could feel like my blood going like this in my
Wow.
body.
So right now, it's checking your hydration, your oxygen, your immune system, your serotonin,
My serotonin might be messed up from all the drugs I used to do.
and your adrenals, kidney adrenals. So this is calibration we're doing.
It feels like, you know, when you whack your knee or like your elbow,
Really?
and then it goes like all numb, and you're like, and you get the tingles.
Wow.
I can't feel it in my hands though, but it's more in my feet than anything. It's
Okay.
weird.
All right, we're
Like,
ready.
I can feel it. I'm not joking.
That is really amazing. I have the odd kid that really feels it. Maybe you're just a big kid. Okay, we're ready to scan. That was just calibration.
Am I supposed to stay calm getting it? Like, am I
Yeah.
sure
In fact, you, if you cannot talk for 3 minutes, I know. So okay, here we go into the scan. Okay, so we got a music thing going here too. Okay, so what's happening right now? There's a frequency of the heart. It's verifiable, and we're sending it to you. A healthy heart. Your heart goes, yeah, 100%, yeah, or it's down here or up here. It's it's through resonance that we communicate. Sending the frequency of every part of the heart, the kidney, the liver, the brain, the different parts of the brain, right down to the cellular level. DNA. So I like to, the more relaxed you are, the better. So I think the breath is a great way to get in. So we live in our head. So how about focusing on the air coming in your nose, right there at the nostrils? 3 or 4 breaths, just to locate yourself there. The next breath, you want to come in up the nose, down to the chest. Bring your awareness down to your chest. Exhale. And keep your awareness now at the chest. Feel how it's rising and falling with the inhale and the exhale. You're following the movement. You're not leading it. Just relax into that movement. Now drop your awareness to your belly. Feel how it expands as you inhale and contracts as you exhale. Just stay with that motion. We're scanning physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. We can read everything by its frequency signature.